Hey guys, Johnny here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys all the vistas in the area of Diessa Plateau. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, but anyways, we're going to start off here on the eastern coast here, southeast, and we're going to be showing you guys this vista right here near Breachwater Lake. We're going to go ahead here and wander a bit. As you can see, there's a rock pile right here, and we're going to go ahead here and just climb right up it. Most of them, again, in these lower level areas are fairly simple. There's one somewhat difficult one in this area, but, you know, it's not a problem for us here at Ivory Gaming, here with Johnny. Anyways, here we are at the Vista. Again, that was fairly easy. What a great, beautiful view of the lumber camp right there. That is number 1, and we are going to move on to number 2. You know what, we'll go straight through. We'll go to this mill here for the second one. Loading. Oh, there we are. So, here we are. I'm gonna avoid most of the mobs. That's why I just have the straight war horn out. I believe there's a few different ways to climb up here. But, we're gonna go ahead here and go up this rock pile right here. So again, here just, oh, bit of a slip there. Bit of a slip there again. Hopefully don't go, oh, bit of a slip there again. There we go. There's the right way. We're gonna be attacked here from the bat, so I'm gonna go ahead here and just go really quick. So climb up those mountains there. Got my pet back there fending off the owl, and we're not actually able to get the viewpoint because we are in combat. But again, that was fairly simple. Climbing up these rocks right here, slipping 3 times, and then getting the right way up, and then we make an easy jump on top of this cliff right here and to this ledge. So hopefully you guys, so there's a waypoint right there. And again, that's a bit of a close-up on the log camp. And we're going to move on to number 3. Alright guys, so this is take number 1, hopefully we do it on the first try, of the breached wall vista. And there's actually a skill point up there also, which you might be interested in getting. This one is probably the harder one out of all of them. There is one other confusing one, but anyways. You may have actually already saw this. I did a video on this by itself because it is a bit of a longer one, but no big deal. We'll see if we can get through it pretty quickly here. I got a bit of a cripple on me, but no big deal. So here's the first jump area right here. We're just going to be jumping to this ledge right here, and then, oh, bit of leg. We don't want that one when jumping, and we're going to jump right over to this ledge right here. Oh, look at this leg. I'm going to go ahead and tippy-toe right across the border here. Try not to fall, do your best not to fall. That warrior is going ham over there pretty much. And again, we're going to go tippy-toeing across this wall here. Be careful not to roll too much. If you are rolling, roll straight. Now, for this wall right here, you have to jump on the end here, not here, because if I jump here, you actually can't get up. So, go closer to the end and jump there. Couple quick jumps. There's an area here with some mobs if you want to kill them, but ignore those. Go ahead here and go to the side, and we're going to be jumping all the way up to the top here again, right around the corner. This jump here can be difficult at times, and we're here at the next area. I'm going to be taking out these people here, these two pop-ups, just because of they do get annoying for this jump right here. As you can see, there are letters. That's what the read thing is. We want to stop attacking. But there are like little messages, and there's a bit of a storyline behind it. And yep, so we're gonna hop to pillar to pillar to pillar, all the way over here. So this is kind of like a leap of faith, pretty much. We're gonna be hopping to this pillar right here. But if you do miss, I'll show you what happens if you miss. If I miss, then okay, so we made it. But once you get here, if you do miss and you do land down here, it's no big deal. You can either walk up to here from this pillar here, or you can actually walk along the walk along the bottom area here, the lower route if you want to also, but we'll go ahead here and take the high route, the high road. And again, there's another letter on the ground, but either way works for that one. I'll go ahead here and skip that. Just a little drop down here and hop right across. Now most people think that they can hop up right here, but you actually can't, so we're gonna have to go around to the back of the staircase and a few jumps up from here, and you are at another staircase. A little gap right there, be careful with that. As you can see, these people are taking out the person for the skill point. We'll finish them off quick. and you can commune with that. Now there's a Vista there. Be careful at this jump because sometimes you can miss it if you fluke. Sometimes you can miss it, and then you'll have to redo the thing, unfortunately. But there we are at the breach wall waypoint, and again, that was probably the longer one out of the few here. So that was number 3. Moving on to number 4 here. Alright guys, so we're walking on over here. If you're wondering what server, first we'll go with the Vista here. We're going to this Vista right here. This waypoint was actually contested, so unfortunately I wasn't able to teleport there. But if you're one of my regular subscribers, I'm sure you've seen my last World v World video there, and you're probably wondering what happened. We actually ended up winning that by about 10,000 points that morning. We ended up, or 10,000 to 20,000 I believe. We ended up actually holding Storm Myth throughout the night. So there's a bit of an update there, and oh, I don't want to talk to you. And we played again this morning against, I believe it was Gate of Madness and Fort Astonwood, and we won there again. Wait, that might have been the same thing. But anyways, I think it reset, and we played against them again, and we beat them there. And we are actually in another match here, and we are looking to be doing pretty solid. So we're actually undefeated so far in World v World, which is awesome. But anyways, so we're here at the next Vista area here, and so there's this pile of rocks. So we're gonna go ahead here and just hop right on top of it. Oh. A small gap here that you actually have to make. It's pretty simple though. So we're here on the ledge now, as you can see, and we're gonna walk straight ahead to this Vista. Gives a bit of a speed buff. You don't actually need the speed buff to make the jump, but here we are here at the next Vista, and what a nice, beautiful view of the forest. We'll continue the trend going along south here, and we'll actually go straight to the Nolan waypoint here. I believe this is for the 5th waypoint. So. Go ahead here and load. Here we are. Again, I'd like to thank all the new coming subscribers. All you guys, freaking, it's awesome. Again, I really enjoy your feedback and all of your comments, so keep them coming. And yeah, so here we are at the next Vista. It's way in the back here. It's in this garden type area. Yeah, I actually did a bit of a refresher before this. I recorded it all once. But sometimes I play Guild Wars in windowed mode so I can access stuff better. And I record in window mode, so it wasn't actually going to be the best of quality. Like it wouldn't be the right size for the YouTube thing. Anyways, so here at the next Vista here, and hop on top of these gears and hop right on top of there, and there is a Vista right there. Fairly simple. And that's that. We'll go ahead here and we'll continue right through again because most of these are fairly easy, and we'll go to the Butcher Block waypoint up here. So excuse me, we're gonna go ahead here, and this is gonna be for number 6 I believe. Yeah, Butcher Block waypoint, and you're gonna want to wander off here into the pretty much middle of the village. Well, they're having some type of festival here. Go ahead here and parkour the railing there. Walk along. Oh, we're gonna be here at this location right here in the village, and you're gonna want to walk in the middle of this thing right here, and you're gonna want to be hopping to the 2nd floor here. So hopefully, there we go, we made it. So tippy toe across here again. Be careful, try not to fall off. If you do, it's not too hard of a jump, so should be okay. And there we are. So we're walking across the wall now, and here's the Vista right here. So that is Vista number 6 for the village of Butcher's Block. And yeah, moving on to number 7. Alright guys, so here we are at the 7th, I believe. Yeah, 7th Vista here. I didn't think that you guys want to watch more walking, so I used the waypoint here at Bloodcliff, and we're in the Bloodcliff quarry right now, where there's the char and dredge pretty much all the time. And this one here is again fairly easy. Gonna want to go ahead here, and you can actually walk along this little thing here, and we're gonna be hopping to the scaffolding here. Again, pretty easy, and it shows you the mine. We'll go straight to the Flame Temple Tombs for number 8. And this one here is again pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie, this one here is pretty finicky. So if you're gonna be looking at this face here, again, we'll show you the map one more time in case you didn't get that Flame Temple Tombs. And the Vista is right up there on kind of the head, I guess you would say. We're going to be going to the right if you're looking at the face from the waypoint. Walk up the side here. We'll give us a speed buff. Now this is a bit finicky because sometimes there's small jumps, but sometimes they can be annoying. So this jump right here. See what I mean? It's fucking finicky. We'll take our time this time. Hop. Here we go. That's what we get for taking our time. So this is what I mean about finicky right here. You know, you want to be careful, but at the same time, you want to get up there. So it's gonna take a lot of jumps and stuff. Come on. There we are there. Concentrating a bit, and there we are, right on up. So again, a bit finicky, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So again, showing us a nice little picture here. Like it's supposed to be just, I'm shitting my pants looking at this guy. This is fucking scary. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so that is Vista number 8, and we have 2 more to go. Alright guys, so here we are at the 9th Vista here, and it's actually in the Moonwatch Tower. But you're going to want to note my location right here. So, if we kind of zoom out a bit, it's kind of pretty much south of Dead Center, and it's just along here. It's actually this big cannon, or catapult, whatever you want to call it. And unfortunately, I'm not able to show you this one, but there will, there's an event that will happen, and you have to defend the cows from these harpies, and pretty much once you're done, a couple cows will fire, and then you'll be able to fire out of here, and you'll be able to fire on top of that tower there. Did my best to kind of try and highlight it here. You'll be fired on top of the tower. Go ahead and get the Vista, and there's a little way to leave there. It's just one of the things where you have to interact with it. Hit F or whatever your interact key is, and you'll be able to leave, and it'll teleport you to the bottom. Anyways, I'm sorry that I'm not able to show you this, but I will put an annotation on the screen to the video, and I do have this in one of my videos previous to this, so hopefully that'll help you out. Anyways, we're going to move on to the 10th and final Vista. Alright guys, so I'm kind of showing this before we enter the last Vista area here. It's at this, I don't know, Insidio Templum. Actually I had to come from this waypoint right here. Look at that solid line, that's nice. But this waypoint is usually contested, so sometimes it's not because there's an event going on and you'll clear out all the bad guys, but most of the time it is. So again, you're going to want to follow my path here. It's pretty straightforward. You can go up there, but we'll take the lower route for the time. Sorry, I'm so yawny. I'm pretty sure you get the yawn now, Leon, but anyways. That'd be pretty funny. Watch out for the flame turrets and stuff. Lots of mobs. I would highly suggest if you're running through this, be a higher level. If not, then you can be... I would suggest fighting everything if you're low level. But go ahead here and running towards the end, go ahead and hop up the mountain. And the last Vista here is just a couple rock hops to the area, and here we are. I'm actually in combat right now, so I'm unable to... Oh, there we go. There is a Vista. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching the Diessa Plateau. Oh my god, look at this. I never really watched the full Vista. Thank you for watching my video here, guys. I really appreciate it. And, good night, I guess.